So you got an Ioniq 6. Whether you bought it or you leased it, you might be looking for accessories to help your overall experience with the vehicle. This is my first EV and I have over 9,000 miles on it in just over 6 months. And here are the accessories that I personally use that have made my experience better. Hello everyone and welcome to Marty Motoring. You are joining me here in my office, or part of my office, and I wanted to make this video to tell you about the accessories I personally used on my 2024 Hyundai Ioniq 6 SEL all-wheel drive. Now, I leased this car for 2 years. It's my first EV ever. It's kind of my experiment of using one and seeing how it relates to daily life and if it's a usable vehicle, and so far it is. I have a lot of miles on it, I enjoy driving it, and it's been an overall good experience. Well, there are some areas I've seen that could be improved, either function or form, and I've compiled a list of accessories that I personally used, and all the links for these things that I'm talking about will be in the description of this video if you'd like to check them out or buy them for yourself. First up, I do this to all my vehicles, tint the windows. This was the first thing I got done to this car within a week of owning it. I got 15% ceramic tint on the vehicle. Some people question tint and say, you know, why do I need it? It makes it darker, it's hard to see at night, you just don't want people looking in at you. Well, maybe those are all true, but it is nice privacy. It feels like you're not in a fishbowl. It actually decreases heat in the cabin. With 15% ceramic tint, the windows are pretty dark. I have a white car, so the blacker windows look nice. And then they also provide cooling to the interior. I have light interior with light seats. So in the summer, it wasn't really that hot in the vehicle, which having a black car with black seats before was very hot. But tint prices are gonna vary, so I can't really leave a link for that. But that's definitely something to look into if you plan on keeping the car for more than a year or two. The next biggest mod and the most helpful, the carpet mats that come with the Ioniq 6 get dirty very easily and don't really look the best. They don't have the best coverage. My 2-year-old daughter got them really dirty with some, I don't even know, something sticky. I want to say thank you to LinerX for providing me with these mats. Having the LinerX is so much better. So these are LinerX floor mats. You may have heard of brands like WeatherTech. They are a little expensive, and the material they're made out of isn't the easiest to clean in my personal experience of having them. Well, LinerX solves that issue. They make custom floor mats for multiple electric vehicles and gas vehicles, and they have a set for the Ioniq 6. That's the front two and the back, and it's all one piece in the back. They are a perfect material, easily cleanable. They are flexible enough, but also stiff to install. So I think it's a great balance at a great price. It's $159 for a set, and I'll have those links in the description below. Nice for those snow days, salt, mud, dirt, anything like that. You can get on the mat and not worry, you're not rubbing it into a factory carpet liner. You have these all-weather mats. So definitely check out LinerX. I think that was one of the best modifications I've done besides the tint. My next accessory that I recommend is the center console trim. Now this seems pretty simple, it's mostly just cosmetic, but it makes it a lot easier to clean. I noticed when I got my Ioniq 6 that the center console where the window switches are and the cup holders was kind of a sandpapery rough material, and it was a lighter color, and I could definitely see that getting very dirty very soon. So I went on Amazon and I grabbed this trim piece that just sticks on with 3M, and it looks like gray desaturated wood. You could also get it in carbon fiber if you have a different color interior or just want to go for that look. And it literally just peels off, sticks on, and gives it a nice smooth surface while making it look a little bit more upscale and premium in the interior. So that is a nice accessory and leads me to the next one, the console organizer. So under that center console, you have this big cubby that's wide open and stuff just rolls around and gets dirty, and it's kind of hard to access too when you're in the driver's position. But I found this accessory that pops right in there and gives you 4 cubbies with non-slip surfaces. You can just pop it right in there, and then you can put water bottles, phones, watches, keychains, whatever you put in there is gonna pretty much stay put and not roll around because they have separated areas rather than just rolling around one big plasticky area. That has been really helpful when my family's riding with me and they have a ton of accessories. They can just pop them in there in the cubby and we're good to go. Nothing's gonna get lost or roll around. It's just gonna stay put. So definitely a nice upgrade there. And continuing in that area, because it's the most touched and accessible area while you're driving, would be the armrest. Now, the one complaint I have about the Ioniq 6, the door cards are hard plastic, so there's not really a lot of padding, but I couldn't really do much about that. The one thing I could do something about was the armrest. I found this armrest cover. It has padding, it slides right on, which keeps the armrest clean and gives you a little extra padding for your elbow. So say you or your passenger want to lean on it, you're gonna get a little bit more padding. My elbows are pretty hard, so it's nice to have that extra padding on longer trips. The Ioniq 6 is comfortable overall, but that is one area where it's kind of lacking, at least for me. So this armrest cover was a very good price, slides right on, and it matches the interior of my car well enough. There are different colors available, and so far it's worked out really well. Another not so much accessory, but kind of necessity for having an electric vehicle is having a charger. So if you own a home and you can get a 220 installed like I did, we did it in our garage. I got this Apex Mach charger. It's a level 2 charger off of Amazon for $350, and they're even cheaper now. They're on sale. And this is what I've charged my car with for the last 7+ months. It's a 11 kilowatt an hour, 48 amp charger. I've had no issues with it. They have great customer support, and it just plugs in and hangs right on my wall in the garage. It came with a Tesla adapter, and also you can hardwire them. I just had the electrician put the plug, and then I just plugged it in. So between having the electrician out and buying this, it was actually a really great price compared to what I had been quoted for an electric car charger. Some people online have said they spent 10 grand or were quoted 10 grand, which I think is absolutely insane to pay for a level 2 charger. You might as well just stick with level 1 at that point. All in all, $350 for the charger and then $275 for the electrician. It was very cost effective, and I've read a lot of the reviews and tried out some other chargers, and while they weren't bad, I was going to get a charge point for $600, but this does the same thing, if not better, for half the price. As a person that charges at home, this is the best option for me, and I encourage you to check it out. Some other little accessories I've used are this USB cable, which I'll link down below. It's just a nice way to plug in CarPlay. It's USB-C, so it'll work with iPhone 15 Plus or Android phones. If you do Android Auto, I use CarPlay all the time, so it's nice to have this white cable that just is durable and sticks out and works really well. Also, these little LED lights are pretty cool. My daughter likes them. I put them in the back where the rear vents are in the rear area, and it just gives you some more ambient lighting that you can match to the car's ambient lighting. So I like to set everything to red, and then I put those little 2 USB lights to red, and it gives her a little bit of ambient light on nighttime car drives. Lastly, this isn't really on the list, but it's a bonus one, vinyl decals for the wheels. So I have the 20-inch wheels with the machine finish. They are gloss black on the inside. I wish they were all gloss black, but I found these decals on eBay that I'm going to try and install that are the same shape as the machine parts, and you can just apply them. Now, I've applied vinyl decals in the past and had some good luck, so I'm hoping I'll be able to do this, and it'll make my wheels look fully gloss black while protecting them from scratches and weather. And then when my lease is up, the wheels will be nice and clean, whether I buy it or give it back. Stay tuned for that. I'll throw a link down if you want to check out the kit. It wasn't very expensive. These are just my personal accessories that I've used and can recommend for your Ioniq 6 journey. Some of these may work for other Ioniq vehicles. I can't be sure of that, but I just wanted to give you my experience, my accessories that I've used, and just tell you about them. So thank you for watching this video. You can follow me on Instagram at @MartyMotoring. And as always, keep those wheels turning.